Hey Gemini, how are you? I'm good, thank you. My name is Carol Assad, and I am here with a manifestation reading for you. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. It's not like how I want it. I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys if I get this how I want it. Hello. Okay, let's go. So Gemini, darling, I'm going to look into the frequencies that you're dealing with just now for your manifestations. I'm going to use a spread that I've come up with that is based on the 7 Hermetic principles, and I will also use the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck to clarify these energies and see how we can merge your heart and your mind and gain some congruency over your whole essence for yourself, obviously. Once Spirit reveals to me the frequencies that you're sitting in and that are the most easily available to you, darling, while this video is uploading, I will deliberately go through every frequency and activate it for you so that you may access them during your day, and use this energy really kind of hook in, tune in to the energetic grid, and feel these energies and work with them. So, Gemini, if you would enter into this energetic exchange for the greatest good of everybody involved, then let's move forward. I'm going to clear, ground, and pull the energy through. And draw our cards. Thank you. Gemini, tell me for Gemini Spirit. In your mind space, you've got dynamic, perfect. Your heart space, you've got the sacral chakra. Okay, Gemini. The correspondence between the two is coherence. What you can change is soul time. What won't be changed is alchemy. Your dance of destiny is heart chakra. And your overall frequency is allowance, Gemini. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify with the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot, okay? Today I'm using the Everyday Witch, and I've already activated these, so let's just get right into it. Tell me the truth here for Gemini, please. Thank you. You've got the Sun in your headspace, 7 of Swords, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Gemini, let's get into it, darling. Let us see. So, first of all, you are starting here with dynamic, okay? The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Okay, have a look. Appeared here with the Sun. So I see that Gemini has got his, I say his, so you may identify with that, but I don't normally. Hey Gemini, somebody's coming through. So here with your mentalism being in the Sun, I see that you're dreaming. You've got big dreams. You're looking forward to something here. And it's just that it's kind of layered. I feel like this dynamic in your mind is almost an intricate plan to attain this. I'm seeing, I'm feeling layers. I'm seeing the grid, and I'm seeing geometric shapes like on top of one another. So this dynamism that you've got going on here, darling Gemini. Okay, dynamic, intricate, elaborate thought here, okay, in your mind. But purposeful, you know, and it's worth it. It's almost like Gemini knows that all of this agility of thought, of mind, is completely worth it for the Sun card. See, the Sun is a major arcana, darling. This is complete happiness and joy, okay? So Gemini knows that in order to attain this, there's going to be some planning, right? Some intricate planning going on, and it feels good because this is your comfort zone. It feels good. It's like, what I see is that in your mind space, Gemini, you're right where you're supposed to be for, you're almost nurturing your necessity to be a deep thinker, or not necessarily deep, but agile. You're quick, you know, you're like an acrobat, you know, of thoughts. It's really amazing. And so I see that you're in flow state in your essence this way to attain your happiest good is what I see here, okay? In your heart space, the principal polarity, you've got number 2, the sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires, stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Have a look. It's paired here with the 7 of Swords, and when I see the 7 of Swords, I see that you're feeling like the only reason somebody would ever feel the need to sneak around is because they're feeling inadequate in some way. And so in your heart spot, your heart space, I see that you may have been settling here, settling for less than you deserve because you weren't aware that you deserved more. I don't think Gemini went into this like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'll just settle with these emotions that I'm feeling. No, you're okay, but you've evolved, darling, and so it's not enough here for you in your sacral chakra. So your emotions, the emotions that trigger passion within you, because the sacral chakra is linked to creation and passion. So wherever you were, whatever you were nourishing that space in yourself with, it became inadequate is what I see here. Moving forward, you've got the correspondence between your heart and your mind. So, you know, as above, so below. And this very particular correspondence between these two frequencies is creating the frequency of coherence, okay? So the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Have a look, guys. Okay, paired with the King of Swords. So inevitably, this thought, see, this is not something for, once Gemini realizes that there's something off here, especially when it comes to whatever they're building for themselves, yeah, no, like that's not going to work for Gemini anymore. I see that, like I'm feeling that. And, you know, it's brought, this is some coherence that this King of Swords, this is, I don't know if I showed you, but this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is coming through to cut out any of this BS. The King of Swords, so this is always you talking with you, right, Gemini? And we don't want No, Gemini cannot be feeling inadequate or feeling like that the interaction that is supposed to be feeding their passion and their creative outlet or something like that. Maybe there's some collaborators that aren't doing it for you anymore or something. Regardless, there's some masculine actionable energy coming through and cutting out the BS, because Gemini is bringing their life into coherence. Like, you are so dynamic and so passionate that we're just going to need to remedy. You deserve more, and so you're going to go and get more. But first, you have to clear space, is what I'm seeing. And I see the cat here, too, with this dude. Like, yeah, that's done. And the cat's just, like, chilling, just licking his paw, like, yep. Okay, let's bring these manifestations into coherence, is what I'm seeing. So in the position of what you can change is, this is the principle of cause and effect. And in the principle of cause and effect, you have got soul time, number 40. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Soul time. Okay, you paired here with the King of Pentacles. I see lots of masculine energy here for Gemini, and Gemini moves quickly, so I think this is quite interesting. Also, there's pentacles here, and also there's pentacles that end what you cannot change. That is a beautiful mirror. I see you grounding all of this thought energy, all of these realizations. This is a lot going on up in the crown, and I see that for this sun, you are grounding your energy, this soul time energy, okay? This is the concept that this body is mortal, but the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. We know that, right? We know that especially Gemini, like, you're up in your head so much, so you understand these more ethereal kind of concepts, right? About time and stuff. So there are just certain things that you as a person, depending on your particular makeup, okay, your soul, there are certain things that you know resonate with you, okay? Spirit is saying here, change things, Gemini. You have got the power to change the things. You right now are sitting in this frequency of soul time because you need to trust yourself enough to cut out the things that are not actually keeping you tethered right now. When it comes to change, you can implement your will upon your material world, okay? Take action in if you need to move. If you need to change jobs, change jobs. Make some changes in your physical world. Actively make changes to your experience, the experiences to, and with the focus on being grounding, okay? So that's it. That's the message. The message is, you right now, darling Gemini, you're very agile in your thoughts and everything. Focus some of that action, that speed, that focus, that laser focus, goal-oriented thought. Put that dynamic now into your real world. And while this King of Swords, okay, you've got this aspect, this mental aspect, cutting out old conditioning, unneeded thoughts, anything that would keep you in this energy, anything that would hinder you from opening and evolving more. With this soul time, I'm seeing that you can literally make changes to your own essence, your soul, your very being, okay? And that is by doing what you have to do to tether yourself. Tether yourself, darling, so that when you're up in your head and building all of these thought forms that are definitely going to come into reality, that there's still a reality for these thought forms to come into. This is just balancing, okay, sweetheart? So use your action, use your momentum in the physical world as well, okay? Moving forward, and what you cannot change, you've got alchemy, number 8. Okay, this relates to the principle of gender. Alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Paired here with the 7 of Pentacles. So, oh wait, alchemy. Have a look please at the image. Let your subconscious take in the shapes and colors. Thank you. Okay. So paired here with the 7 of Pentacles, this is a need also for you to be planting these seeds. So as you are building these castles in your mind, and you know, we've got to get more information, because I've got to see what's going on with the sacral chakra. What led you to find out? I'd like to see what led you to realize that you are dissatisfied here, because I think that's going to reveal to me here exactly what it is that you're planting with your alchemist's powers. So you're not going to be able to change the necessity to transmute here, darling. The energies that we've dealt with so far are mental. So any thought beliefs, any thought patterns, any old negative beliefs, that's kind of in the heart, that's in the heart space, your principle of polarity. So I would say that yes, there's a necessity to alchemize that, but also there's a necessity to ground too, because you've got this wonderful, this Sun card is a destiny card, ultimate happiness. You've written this into your contract. You've walked the path of destiny, and you've attained this, darling. So or you're already going to attain it, or whatever. This is current. So yes, you do. You need to ground it, and I see that you, while you're getting rid of this old programming, there is this planting of seeds. So remove negative thought and plant positive. Remove negative. Make sure, ask spirit. You know, make sure you're talking with spirit and being guided. Don't banish old programming just to insert another program of someone else's, or something that you might assume will work for you. Meditate, contemplate, do some soul searching, see what you would like to implant. What beliefs are you replacing these lack-based mentality beliefs that you have removed? What are you going to replace them with? And the answer has got to come from spirit. It's got to come from your meditation. It's got to come from your subconscious, your highest self, God, however you understand it, source. Okay, darling? You're clearing space, and what you fill in that space is got to be integritous. And I see that. I see that. Let's move forward. So in your Dance with Destiny, okay, you've got the heart chakra. This is the principle of rhythm. Number 4, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Heart chakra. Healing properties. So Gemini is healing in celebration, in camaraderie, in God bless you, sweetheart. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. So your daily rhythm here. What are you guys doing? You're healing. You're healing emotions. You're healing in your dream state, but you're also connecting to people. I see Gemini in active meditation, healing your mind all day. So everything that you're doing in all of your interactions here, Gemini, I'm seeing that it's all conducive to healing this, whatever these negative beliefs or emotions, old coding, whatever it is that you're banishing here, they're scarring, right? When you rip, when you say rip a tick out of you, the skin is still raw. It's got to heal, right? So what I'm seeing is that you are healing that, okay, which is wise in your everyday. This is intentional. Is what I'm doing conducive to my healing? I've gone through this. I've realized that I'm not emotionally satisfied. I've realized this. So that in itself, this realization that I'm not satisfying myself emotionally is a thing to accept. Like, why aren't I loving myself? Why aren't I satisfied? I should be, we've got to keep ourselves satisfied. Why? See, I see Gemini asking this. What is it that's dampening my passion? Why am I not as passionate as I have been before in the sacral chakra? What is this? Why aren't I creating? Why aren't I inspired? What is this? And so that realization, though, especially, I see that this is important to you. Whatever your manifestations are, obviously they're important to you, but you're conscious, you're a conscious person. And so you're always aware it's important to you. Everything that you're doing is intentional, even your interactions with people in your life, okay? I see Gemini connecting only to those who would be interdependent in their healing, in the healing exchanges, okay? This is wise, this is good. Okay, so this is not necessarily Gemini sticking to the daily grind or meeting quotas, or this is Gemini being kind with themselves, asking themselves, how is meeting the quota affecting my healing right now? This is what I'm seeing, a priority in your daily life on your own healing, even before you decide what new programming, what new positive implants you'd like to now try in your life here to find some type of satisfaction, bring this happiness into fruition, coherence, right? And the way things are getting being brought into coherence here with the correspondence being coherence and the King of Swords is by cutting all this stuff out. But see, by doing these cuts, there's got to be a period also of healing, darling, moving forward. And your overall vibration, itchy, it's weird. Itchy on my back? What is this? What does that mean? Overall vibration, allowance, eerie. So, okay. Number 9, allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. So this has been difficult for you to get into this frequency of allowance. That's why I'm like itchy, like I felt like I was crawling my skin. I was trying to crawl out of my skin, like I've got to allow. So you're settling, allowing. So Gemini, I do see a lot of masculine energy, right? We did talk about, the agility that you do work with, the mental agility. So this could be a little difficult. For you, sweetheart, but you had to do it. I see that. So when we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So here's the geometry here in the color. Please have a look. Okay, I do. I see that the reason that you went through with this allowance of your overall frequency has got to be this allowing yourself, your mind to be what it is. I feel this. I feel Gemini, like I've got to just be completely authentic right now because this is too precious to you. And that was difficult for you, Gemini, because there's something about you liking to be in control that feels more safe for you, darling. But No, because you've got the Six of Wands here. So this is triumph, this is big victory, and this is because of your decision to submit to your own highest good. Okay, you've resigned here to the knowledge that you have got some maintenance to do, some mind maintenance, some cybernetic maintenance to do here. And by allowing your body, your mind, to kind of sit with that, allow yourself to be comfortable in your skin during this healing, you have now earned this triumph. Okay, and this is triumph in the public eye, but I wouldn't yes, okay, so I see Gemini probably probably like in all of your interactions feeling pretty peaceful, like yes, you know, very peaceful. And so people can see that you're well. So it may have been like an open turmoil that you're facing here. And I see that you decided to allow yourself to sit with it and heal, cut out the BS. And now others are really noticing that, taking count of you and having their reactions. I think they're mostly good reactions. And the reactions that are not good, darling Gemini, that is also good. It's for your greatest good. That's important, to see people's true colors when you're healing, when you're doing what you have to do to be your most authentic self, to bring forth this creative passion. If people are not, however people's reactions are, that's how you know they feel about you. Okay? Be mindful. Let's move forward. So, okay, Gemini, if anything that I've said has struck a chord with you, please just focus on that one thing. I'm going to clear ground and set my intentions to clarify with another Rider-Waite-Smith deck. Okay? Thank you. These are angels in this deck. Let's see what they have to say. Too many, please. No, thank you, please. Too many. No, thank you. Give me order. Thank you. Gemini, for the light. Let's see what's up over here, Gemini. So this dynamic with the sun here, this mentalism that you have going on, you know, on the path to your goal of this ultimate happiness, and this destiny card that you have written for yourself in your contract, right, to experience should you find the destiny path. Well, that is being kind of, I see that you are having some opposition here. Okay, opposition, this must be where that came from, but this is good because I see here. Let's move forward. It says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Okay. Your heart space, sacral chakra, 7 of Swords. It's paired with the 10 of Water. So this is the 10 of Cups. This is a very emotionally satisfying and comfortable place to be with your loved ones in your family. This is the place that you come home to every night, being in complete balance, regardless of what you experience in the world. Okay, so I want to take a moment to really be serious with you about that, Gemini, because You know, I see that this dissatisfaction, whatever this experience was here, when it came to your emotions, your heart space, this is very disappointing to you. You're a creative person. You're trying to create your world, okay? And for something to hit you there. So seeing the Ten of Cups come through after you realized and said, I'm gonna make changes, seeing this Ten of Cups come through is really beautiful. It says, oh, I'll show it to you. Here you are. It says, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Yes, and it may be challenging to trust again, and that's why it says review everyone's motives. So I see, it's not going to be easy for you to trust again. Well, no, it might be easy. It'll probably be easy because you'll feel it. You'll know. This is the thing. This is you coming into having a balanced inner compass, okay? You'll be able to trust your own decisions because you know that you're authentic and you know that you are doing your absolute best. That is how you are able to spot this damper on your creative abilities and realize that you're no longer satisfied in that situation and start moving toward complete emotional fulfillment and happiness. That is a big flip. You're doing wonderful. And I see that here in the correspondence. Along with this King of Swords, you still have more swords here. It's the Four of Air, this is the Four of Swords, okay? More, but the Four of Air is about deep healing meditation, my love. So like, no. Okay, so I'm feeling comforted. I'm feeling like this remedy to the sacral chakra and this keeping, while you're building your thoughts and your worlds, you know, your precious darling worlds, these thought forms that you're going to bring into reality, while you're building them, also you're not being, you're not just like letting any energy into your wonderful thought forms like willy-nilly. You're thinking even of your own motives. You're really monitoring your thoughts, and that is so important to your creative process. It's really beautiful. You're doing great. You're doing a fantastic job, okay? So what I see here is this deep meditation and this third eye kind of clearing, okay? It feels like it was a little murky. It feels like you were being projected upon a little too hard, honestly. I feel like you needed to clear your space, darling. Boy. Oh, God. These entities. Let's see what it says. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Yes, this is your healing journey. Bringing coherence to your heart and your mind through intentional meditation, okay? Because this is you building from dissatisfaction to complete emotional fulfillment, okay? Moving forward. With soul time, you have got the King of Pentacles. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. In your soul time. So, wow, oh my. So you had the King of Earth and now you have the Knight of Earth. So, oh my gosh. So this, you took some action. You are really in this energy of soul time. Yeah, you're in flow. This decision to reprogram yourself here, because the Knight of Earth is slow and steady and younger, so he can feel enthusiasm and he lets that, it's like, because the Knight of Pentacles, he's gonna slow down, and like if he's not sure about his next move, like if he's not sure if it's going well or gonna go well, or if he feels like unsure in any way, shape, or form, he will always go 10 steps back. He will always back it up, recheck, double check, come back to the situation. But he's really a master of patience. That's what gives it to him. the Knight of Patience is like the Knight. See, I'm saying the Knight of Patience, but it's the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Earth. He may as well be the Knight of Patience. He likes it. That's also, it feeds him. It's like a fuel for him. Patience is like it's in the Knight of Earth's essence, and so his own essence is like a drug to himself, right? When we're in our own essence, we're feeling wonderful and great. So there is this grounding energy to these dreams and desires of yours. Okay, Gemini? Rock on. Let's move forward. So, let's move forward. What you can't change is alchemy. This was you planting your seeds, okay? Planting your seeds, but being thoughtful about the seeds that you're planting in your mind, okay? This is you being thoughtful about your programming, your reprogramming. And you've got this major arcana. It's the Hermit, okay? And this is also another destiny card for you. And this is saying that it's got Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. This is perfect. I saw this coming. Okay, you're definitely on the right track. This is just being mindful of what you're allowing. You're clearing a lot of space, so your mind and your heart here, whatever old programming, especially when it comes to emotions, you're supple, darling. You're supple. You're healing. You've got a brand new canvas. Think about like a scar, like if you have cut yourself or something, and now finally there's a new skin there, and it's a beautiful clear canvas, and that skin is also supple and new. So you are going to take the proper care to make sure that you're going to feel aligned in your core values when you decide to consciously take on the beliefs that you will implement into your daily framework, okay? Emotionally, physically. Let's move forward. What you've got here in your rhythm, your daily rhythm, your dance with destiny. This was the heart chakra, and this was you healing, okay? It's got the Seven of Fires. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. Yeah, that's it. Like nothing. You are standing your ground. I love this card. Gemini's like, no, I'm healing, okay? I'm healing. I'm gonna have like everything I've ever wanted. This is gonna be a great experience. I'm gonna have this experience with my loved ones. I've wanted this. I've been dreaming of it. I've been putting energy into it, you know. So you're realizing that you had to do some clearing in order to get this into fruition, and that clearing led you to healing, and that healing in your heart chakra and your daily rhythm is you have got proper boundaries, darling. And if you haven't got proper boundaries, it's time to really enforce your boundaries for your healing, your daily rhythm. In your daily rhythm, be careful who and what entities you are interacting with, because you're healing right now and you're precious, okay? And we want you to heal like brand new, even better than before. So we're asking you to make sure that you're thinking every day about the actions you're taking, sweetheart, because you don't want to throw all your hard work away, Gemini. No, you're supported and loved to keep your boundaries up when it comes to your healing, okay? Let's move forward. Okay, so in your overall frequency, your vibration, you've got allowance with the Six of Wands. So this was people seeing like you were able to resign, like and change things. And so if this is perfect. This is the major arcana of the Fool. In this deck, it's called the Dreamer, and represented by Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. We are so happy and proud of you. Yes, this is wonderful. You're doing great. So your overall frequency is off to new beginnings and walking by faith in yourself. But this is because you're building this up. You're building this self-confidence. You realize, Gemini, that it all comes from within and that your experience is the utmost high. See, one thing that's really important for everyone to remember, but Gemini, I think you can grasp this a little bit easier, is that the highest calling, the most important thing for any experience, any one person, is their own lore. Okay, your own lore. That's what I see. I see Gemini getting really involved with their own lore, their own story, who they are, how they come off to the world, what makes them magical, you know? And I see Gemini honing in on those things of their own lore, feeding in what is so good, what they want to continue on. This lore can be so inspiring. It teaches all kinds of messages. Your great-grandchildren will be hearing your lore, you know, think of it that way. So it's the dreamer off to new starts, new creative starts. I'm going to send you off, Gemini, with I'm going to get an oracle card here because I just want to send you off to your journey. I just want to like pack you up some stuff, like some food, a little care package, and I want to wrap it up in the handkerchief for you and put it on the on the stick that you're going to throw over your shoulder. And I just want to wave to you goodbye until, you know, you're out of sight, because I know you're going to be fine. I see this. I love this card for you just now. I love it. I love it. Let's get you some oracle cards here, okay? Really quick. And then I'm going to look into this. What is this? What disappointed your feelings? Hold on. A change in the wind. Perfect. Okay, you've got a change in the wind coming, darling. Hey, it's cool. Let's get some closure. You've healed this. You've got the Ten of Cups there. So let's get some closure here, okay? This could be from whoever that was maybe involved with. This could be from your ancestors and guides. These are messages of closure, okay? Because I see this disappointment. And something happened to your feeling, to your sacral chakra. Something happened, darling. And, you know, you did take action. You've done what you had to. But it doesn't mean that it was easy, right? Gemini, Seven of Swords here, this disappointment. Let's hear about it, please. The truth and the light. Do you still feel my presence? I left a piece of me in you. I miss our morning coffee. Aww. I did not expect to leave. Wasn't thinking. You did, so you had to leave people behind. Those people are not really gone. You know, people are energy. And energy cannot be created or destroyed. Okay? Only redirected. You're adjusting to this new way of life. No, I hope that you don't feel the presence of whatever that was, because then that means that there's not enough space for healing. Let me check something out over here. I did not expect to be something abrupt. This I miss our morning coffee is pointing out. It's really standing out to me. I wasn't thinking. Let's see. Spirit, messages for Gemini here about their reprogramming. Release. Do you still feel my presence? In response, release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. No, don't keep on feeling that presence. I left a piece of me and you. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. There's somebody is trying to say that they're a part of you still. Banish that. No. You're divinely protected. People can say, oh, you know, you still hold a piece of me. You can send those fragments right back. Okay, you're the most important, Gemini. You first. You get in alignment. Anybody who's so dependent, so codependent, so clingy, saying that I left a piece of me and you know. I'm not seeing this like an ancestor leaving, you know, some awesome gene behind. No. I'm seeing something manipulative, so reject that. I miss our morning pot coffee. The last 3 cards are here. So, balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So, well, then this missing of these experiences like coffee in the morning, moments, okay? That's what makes separation hard, is the moments. But when you're used to sharing moments with someone, it's not easy to then experience them by yourself, but let's always remember that we're really never alone, okay? I did not expect to leave. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So this is you taking time also because you didn't expect to be disappointed like this. Taking your time to see what new systems you want to implement in your life now that you have banished these negative thoughts, these negative behaviors or negative influences, entities, etc. I wasn't thinking. Mastery. You have learned the spiritual lesson. That is a perfect, okay, response to this. I wasn't thinking. Mastery of conscious awareness. Choosing, recognizing, choosing, and implementing change. You're doing so well, Gemini. I hope this reading did help you. And I will see you next time. I love you, Gemini. Bye.